Hello, I'm Jim Shields, Youth Ministry at First Christian Church of High Point, and I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Church365. I will be reading to you out of Matthew chapter 21, verses 18 through 21. And before I get into the word, will you join me in prayer, please? Father God, thank you for another opportunity to dive into the word. May we get out of it exactly what you desire we get out of it, Lord. Thank you for always blessing us with your many blessings. And Lord, we just thank you for your abundance of grace and mercy that you pour out on us every day. We love you and we praise you. Amen. All right, starting in verse 18. Now in the morning he returned to the city. He was hungry, and seeing a fig tree by the road, he came to it and found nothing on it but leaves, and said to it, "Let no fruit grow on you ever again." Immediately the fig tree withered away. And when the disciples saw it, they marveled, saying, "How did the fig tree wither away so soon?" So Jesus answered and said to them, "Assuredly I say to you, if you have faith and do not doubt, you will not only do what was done to the fig tree, but also if you say to this mountain, be removed and be cast in the sea, it will be done. And whatever things you ask in prayer, believing, you will receive." So the story of the fig tree. Many times I read this and I was not too sure for a long time until I did a little further studying exactly what it meant. Basically, this is Jesus that comes up on a fig tree, and there's plenty of leaves on the tree, but there's no fruit. If you know anything about a fig tree, if it has leaves, then it's going to have an abundance of fruit. Because normally what happens is first you get a little bit of fruit, little tiny buds of fruit, and then the leaves come in full, and then with it come an abundance of figs. But this tree had leaves but no figs. And it had been given all the nutrients and all the nourishment to get these leaves, so we know that it has everything it needs to produce the fruit, but there is none. And Jesus uses this as an example of the Israelites and the fact that they had everything they could ever need. They were without nothing. But yet, when given the opportunity, when the season was right, when the time was right for them to produce fruit, they produced none. Plenty of them, plenty of Israelites to do it, plenty of leaves to show that there should have been figs on the tree, but the Israelites failed. They did not produce any fruit, just as the fig tree did not. And for that reason, he said what he said to the fig tree, and it withered away. This is a stern warning. It's an example given to his disciples, and it's one that we should take heed to. And we should realize that we have been given everything we need to produce fruit, and it is our job as disciples of Christ to go out and produce that fruit. Don't you love it that we have a God who could change anything in an instant? He could move a mountain. He could make everybody instantly, everyone come in love with him and be Christians and be saved. But no, he still chooses us, his chosen people, his love of his life, the ones who've given our lives over to him. He has chosen us to still go out and share his word and bring people into a right relationship with him. Lord, I thank you for choosing me, and I thank you for choosing those that are tuned into this lesson tonight. I hope that you guys have got a lot out of this tonight. It was very short and very simple, but yet it impacted and came with a big punch. And that is that, we must do our part. Thank you for tuning in to 365. Again, I'm Jim Shields. Have a great night.